midst of hardship, God has given us so many tools to conquer them. We're going to discuss one tool today. What is it, you may ask? Faith. Cue intro. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Cece for short, and today we'll be discussing how to apply our faith. As you can see, I haven't been posting lately. In a couple of months, I have not been posting. Before I tell you a little bit about why, have you heard of this saying, or have you read this quote? Have you heard of it?
Marriage is hard, divorce is hard. Choose your hard. Obesity is hard, being fit is hard. Choose your hard. Being in debt is hard, being financially disciplined is hard. Choose your hard. Communication is hard, not communicating is hard. Choose your hard. Life will never be easy. It will always be hard. But what we can do is choose our hard. Pick wisely.
To be honest, life has not been easy for me. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, but my faith has been getting hit left and right. And in every aspect you can think of. My mental health, my physical health, school, work, ministry. Listen, everything is getting hit. If it's not one thing, it's another. So you can say that I've been overwhelmed. I've been discouraged, and I was barely finding the reason to continue to do this, and I literally just started. And for some reason, God has been adding to the little bit of fire that I have left. So I am mustering the strength to record and talk about something that I am still working through and I'm still struggling with, and that is how to apply your faith. But first, what is faith? Now, faith is the confidence in what we hope for and the assurance about what we do not see. So, as we can see, faith makes things happen. But what most preachers don't tell you is that just because you have faith does not exempt you from the hard of life. And not knowing that almost destroyed my faith entirely. Listen, no one is exempt from the hard of life, the hardships that come with this life, just because you have faith. But, another but, these things make your faith greater. So, how do you apply something that you cannot see and that is not taught in school? Well, since you asked, Romans 10:17 says, faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God. And also, James 1:22 says, but be doers of the word, and hearers only, deceiving yourselves. You see, you cannot just go to church and listen to what the preacher is saying, or go to an event and hear what the motivational speaker is saying. You actually have to do it. So here are some ways that you can apply faith to your everyday life. I don't know about you, but my house is my safe place, like my safety bubble. And within my safe place, I have my closet, my prayer room, my cave. It is the most valuable and sentimental place I go to, especially when I feel like I can't take it anymore, or where I want to vent or pray. Not everyone is allowed into this closet because it is saturated with prayer and contains a lot of personal stuff. This is me and God's personal space 75% of the time. Yeah, prayers for families, friends, and myself are in there, so I cannot really show you in details what's in there, but you get it, right? Yeah. Another method can be making God's presence habitual. What do I mean by that? Sometimes when I'm not able to go in my closet and pray, I can actually do it in my mind. How? You do something so much, it can actually translate into your heart and your mind. So you physically don't have to be in that specific spot, but it's actually in your imagination, which can help us experience God beyond the church and beyond our own comfort, because you do it so much, you're actually carrying His presence wherever you go. Making God's presence habitual means that you're actually setting time apart from your busy schedule to get into God's presence. The thing is, it's not only bound to the comfort of your home or the four walls of your church. You can actually do it anywhere. And by that I mean, you can be at the gym and you're praying. You can be driving, washing the dishes. That was my toilet. I apologize. Who's using it? I'm the only one here. Angels don't use the bathroom, do they? Interesting question. Should I ask God about that? Okay, anyway. Doing these can actually help you saturate God's presence wherever you are. Another method could be surrounding yourself with people that share your belief. By doing that, it actually can boost your faith. Why? Because when you're in the midst of your brothers and your sisters, you're able to share your strengths and your weaknesses, everything that you're going through, or share testimonies, because when we testify to one another, it gives us the strength and reminds us that we're not in this by ourselves. And if you do not have that community, what you can do is listen to podcasts, listen to testimonies online. There are plenty of them, to worship music and praise, because it is very important about what you hear. Whatever you intake, you become. Why I mentioned that? Because as an example, if my outlet is Netflix, and I always go to Netflix when I'm going through something, whatever that I'm going through is never going to be resolved, because I'm always going to be distracted. So instead of disconnecting from God, try to disconnect with God. And as you hear about songs of worship, of praises, and testimonies from people, it's going to encourage you. And these things are going to echo in your mind, in your soul. Trust me, it works. Doing stuff like the ones that I mentioned, they might seem minute. They might seem like that's something that's so regular. But the more you do it, the more that God is going to be real to you. God is a God of experience. He is a relational God. He's not a genie. He's not a magical thing that you rub and you get your wishes, but He is real. So the more that you do these things, the more that you're actually going to get to know who God is for yourself. And as you get to know God, you developed a grateful mindset. And just like David, you're going to start thanking God for the trials and the tribulations that you actually go through, because they help you mature. They help your faith mature. And the key thing is you're going to realize that God is in this with you. You're not alone. Finally, guys, having faith does not mean that things are always going to go your way, that you're always going to go in your favor. Some situations may not change, but they will change you, the way you see them, and the way you go through them. Just like Coach Josh says, the things that afflicted you can be the things that develops you into who you were meant to be. Count it all joy. These various trials will make you versatile. A faith that is not tested cannot be trusted. That is it for today, you guys. I really pray that this short little lesson or discussion was a blessing to you, because it was definitely a blessing for me. I'm not gonna lie, this is like my second time recording this. My plan was to actually post this video on my birthday, and the audio was a mess. I had to re-record it because I did not have the skills to actually save any of it. So let's cheer for round 2. I really hope that it did help somebody today. I know it definitely helped me. I think this was good. Round 1 was good, and round 2 was definitely good. I feel blessed. I pray that you guys feel blessed. Yeah, it was good. So I pray that you guys take it easy, and yeah,